Welcome back to another episode of Run It Down. We're gonna have a lot of interesting things to talk about this week, but before we get into any of that, have any of you guys noticed that big red exclamation point in the top left of your League of Legends client? Well, none of you guys did, because none of you guys are paying attention. But either way, that was because of Viego. Now, Viego has been a terror in solo queue, from one-shotting champions, to one-shotting towers, to one-shotting nexuses. And I'm not talking about the regular one-shots that like Zeds and LeBlancs do. I'm talking literal one-shots. Like, just take a look at this. Dude, Mauricio, man, just put the actual clip. Now, Viego is buggy to the point of no return. When a new champion gets released, after 2 weeks, they're usually allowed to be played in the LCS and the professional leagues. Viego's been out for over a month, and we still have seen 0 games of Viego in competitive play. Champion is way too buggy, and Riot is just scared that they're gonna have to deal with remakes and bugs, and it's just gonna cause a lot of controversy. Now, I've been playing a lot of Viego myself, and I think the champion's design is super interesting. It's kind of like Sylas stealing other champions' ultis, except you steal a champion's form, and you just use all their abilities. And I love that personally, because I've played a bunch of champs in League, so no matter who I'm stealing, it's just always gonna be a fun time playing multiple champions in the same game. Do I think Viego is gonna be seen in pro play? 1,000,000%. That champion is unbalanced. But most likely we're gonna be seeing him top and jungle. It's just a lot safer of a lane to play in the top lane. You don't get bullied by ranged champions too hard like you would in the mid lane. And then in jungle, you actually have a relatively fast clear. The champion's just really strong right now, and I think once this champion isn't disabled in competitive play, the games are gonna be so much more interesting. Well, those are my thoughts on Viego. Let me know what you guys think of the champion, whether you guys like him or dislike him, whether you're excited to see him in pro play or not. But either way, let's get on with the rest of the show. Welcome to Copperknot Anime Edition. This week, Riot released Battle Academia skins, so I'm here to show off the skins and share my thoughts with you guys on what I think of them. So the first champion we have is Leona. Now, honestly, she's looking bad as hell. I'm gonna be completely real. I love the sword color, the like little blue cyan. Look at the auto attack animation. I like the little Brit that's like popping off. It's like a little splash firework thing. Not gonna lie, the shield maybe a little too much for the eyes. Okay, I like the colors on the ultimate. I like the little, whatever that is at the bottom of it too. It's like Leona symbol, moon, star, sun. I like the skin. I'm not gonna buy that though, because I don't buy Leona skins. Don't play that champion. Champion's annoying, champion's broken. But either way, I'm a fan. I am a fan. On to the next skin. We have Wukong and Garen side by side. So the Garen skin, the colors look okay. I love the charged up Q. The charged up Q looks really nice. A little fire, electricity going on. The spin looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And the ultimate looks cool too. I think it's overall pretty good skin from Riot. So you got Wukong over here. He got a little artichoke on his head. The Q in power is a little weak if we're comparing it to the Garen. Like, it doesn't have that same oomph that the Garen Q has. So I feel like there's more they could have done with this skin, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed with this one. Yone. Now, I'm hype about this one. Look at the tornado. Ooh, I love the little blue. I like the blue that goes with this skin. It reminds me of like Azula from Avatar: Last Airbender, swear to God. Beautiful. Azula, you were beautiful too. I think Riot did a fantastic job on this. I'm for sure copping this, and you for sure should too. Ooh! Yo, Aurelia looking bad. Wait, that's Caitlyn? That's Caitlyn. Caitlyn bad. I don't know who did these skins, but she got the schoolgirl outfit, Battle Academia. You got the big ass gun though. She ain't playing games. Okay, the ulti animation looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the animations in general of the abilities aren't really like a big like, wow, I'm gonna buy this. But the ultimate looks pretty cool, but either way, I'm just buying this skin because I'm mad attracted to it. I'm being real. Cop. Now we have Prestige Leona Battle Academia. Let's check out what this looks like. Honestly, I think they could have just went with the Prestige for one of the other champions. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Yone looked mad good too. Could have gave Prestige Yone. Like, I think the regular Leona skin looks better than the Prestige. This kind of reminds me of the set one, if you guys remember way back, where like the Obsidian set Dragon Prestige Chroma just did not look as good as like the actual skin itself. So I would stick with the Battle Academia Leona, not the Prestige edition. But either way, Honestly, fantastic collection from Riot. Big fan of the anime skin line. Big fan of the way Caitlyn looking. Yone, honestly, I don't care if that's a dude. That's my guy right there. Either way, skins look great. I would cop most of them. Let me know what you guys think. Welcome back to Getting Fed, delivered by Grubhub. We are now entering the 6th week of the LCS. So this is the last week of the regular season. After this, we're going to be headed into playoffs. So this is the last week for teams that aren't guaranteed playoffs to prove that they deserve to be in playoffs. Last chance for teams that are already in playoffs to guarantee themselves a bye. And we're saying goodbye to some of the teams that we won't even be seeing in playoffs. I'm sorry to FlyQuest, Golden Guardians, CLG, but you guys did not make it. Now, let's go ahead and break it all down. Now, let's talk about the teams that are at the top of the standings, the teams that are getting fed, and we're going to start with talking about C9. I know a lot of people are just going to go instantly to C9's recent loss against TSM, where they completely threw probably the most free game of the entire split. They start the game off with a kill on their ADC and mid laner, but somehow managed to throw the entire lead they had. However, I think C9 is still obviously a top team. One off game by Perks and Blabber doesn't really indicate the team, is going anywhere but the top. They need a few more wins, and they're going to secure themselves a bye going into the playoffs. A team that's on the rise recently in TSM. They're looking better and better each week. Spico was down 10 farm to 50 farm from Blabber, and he still managed to come back, make plays happen, and win. So I'm really impressed with both Spica's performance. Sword Art, he's getting paid the big bucks. We wanted to see him be a top tier LCS support, and he's finally showing it, man. This guy is easily a top 2, top 3 support in the league right now. And even Huni, I'm one of Huni's haters, they may say, but I gotta give it to him, man. He has been performing like an absolute beast, both on these power picks like the Jace for the team, on the Renekton for the team. Huni is doing work for TSM. Now, let's talk a little bit about CLG. I've been hating on them for a little while. I've been talking about how they can improve their roster, how they can improve their team, what they need to work on. And hey, they put in Pobelter, they finally got a few wins. The problem is for them, they're not making playoffs. They already secured themselves out of playoffs. Pobelter is gonna be getting some more wins. It will transfer over into the next split's record. So every win that CLG does pick up is going to be meaningful in the long run, even if they don't make the playoffs. Now, in more important news, Sunday, March 14th is Pie Day. Pie Day is coming up. I'm gonna order a pie and watch the LCS on Sunday thanks to Grubhub. Treat yourself to a pie or even a slice of pizza and save money yourself using Grubhub Perks. Grubhub Perks provides you with rewards at the restaurants that you love. Support a local restaurant in your area and save some dollars while you're at it. Grubhub's got the league fed so far. Now, let's continue on and talk about who's been doing the feeding. There is a team I want to mention, Dignitas. Now, we did talk a little bit about their roster and how they all are from North America. You love to see this as a team that is in second place, but although they've been winning a majority of their games, Dignitas' wins have not been the most convincing. A lot of their wins come off either the enemy somehow throwing, them getting extremely lucky, and it doesn't really feel like they have much control of the game from start to finish. I want to see this team really clean up their play coming into the next week of LCS and coming into the playoffs because they have a lot of work to do. I want to talk about 100 Thieves a little bit. 100 Thieves had an atypical roster swap where they put Demonte on the Academy team and they brought in Ryoma from the Academy team to the LCS team. Now, a lot of people were like, dude, Demonte bench, Ryoma's so bad. The way the 100 Thieves team looks at it is they have 2 LCS level mid laners. One is playing in the Academy, one is playing on stage. And whoever is the better fit for the team that week is going to be the one that plays on stage. Ryoma probably had really good scrim games while Demonte did have an off week after, getting soul killed by Perks. Ryoma did have a good week coming into the LCS. His Orianna game, even though they lost, I think he looked fantastic. It was not his fault that they lost. The Azir game, I will say Ryoma definitely misstepped a few different times, but he wasn't the reason they lost. That was just poor macro from the team, and that's where they need to step it up. He did have a good Silas performance against the Golden Guardians, and 100 Thieves did pick up a win. But now, 100 Thieves is going to need to pull out 1 or 2 wins in this next week in order to guarantee themselves into the playoffs. So that about wraps up Getting Fed delivered by Grubhub. I'm really excited to see which 6 teams are going to end up making it in the playoffs. Let me know in the comments which teams you're rooting for. Hey, I'm all for 100 Thieves. So Riot Games recently showed us a new First Blood message on the broadcast. When the First Blood occurs in the LCS, they give a notification telling any of the viewers that if they're willing to donate some of their plasma towards any hospital near them, they can get a free KDA Kai'Sa skin. This isn't the first time that Riot's, helped out these global causes, and it probably won't be the last time. But if you really think about it, Riot can literally save the world if they wanted to. And here's how. Riot already has a lot of custom and unique skins that can be tailored to so many different great causes. So let's say the California fires. We needed firefighters. If Riot literally just gave out some firefighter Tristana skins to a bunch of people who played League of Legends, had them become some firefighters for a few days, and it helped out California, we literally wouldn't be dealing with the forest fires. And that's just point number one. Riot can even incentivize people to help the elderly, whether they help someone that is older than 55 years old cross the street or at a retirement center. They could give them Rise Whitebeard, or hypothetically speaking, they're over 70 years old. You help a 75-year-old cross the street without him breaking an ankle or something? Hey, there's Vhagar Greybeard. There's a lot of controversy behind wearing a mask and not wearing a mask, but Riot Games should just promote wearing a mask. If you wear a mask, we'll give you Masked Shaco for free. I know I'm getting into a lot of great points, but you gotta remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, Riot already has all these skins in the game. You can already purchase them, nothing's exclusive. Think about a world where they make these exclusive skins for certain causes. Let's say you go to a grocery store. You know, you park your car, you buy your stuff, well, you can't get out of your car because there's shopping carts everywhere. That's why we have to incentivize these things. Let's say, for example, you return 200 shopping carts at a parking lot. In return, Riot would give you Shopping Cart Arena. Hey, if you clean up 50 beaches, you can get an exclusive Trash Collector Senna. If you even go out of your way to recycle 1,000 pounds of plastic, we'll give you a free Recycrel skin. Hey, here's a way to incentivize people getting vaccinated. You get your vaccination, you get a free exclusive Vaccinatrox. Like I said, this is literally the bare minimum. I thought of these while in my sleep. Riot can do so much more. They have so many tools at their disposal. And like I said, they can literally save the world. So Riot, step it up. Well, that's a wrap for us here at Run It Down. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We truly do hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you guys did like about the episode, what you didn't like, the segments you guys liked, segments you didn't like, guests you want to see, anything you guys want to let us know in the comments. But either way, we'll see you guys later. Bye.